putting the microphones higher. Bring them back lower. Once again, thank you everybody for coming out today. My name, if you didn't catch it on the first introduction, my name is Danielle Wilkerson, and I'm the director for Colorado Wants to Work. So I'm glad to see everybody out here. It seems like everybody's had a very good time today, and as Steve said, while thinking about while we're all having a good time here in the park, we need to be thinking about the whole reason that we're here. And that's making sure that we create actual good jobs in Colorado and across the entire United States of America. Because right now we do have an enormous problem, and it's a problem that doesn't seem to show signs of just going away on its own. I mean, we've got over 9% unemployment, and there's people in this country who are viewing it as though that's just becoming a normal thing that we have to put up with. Well, I think half the point of Colorado Wants to Work is recognizing that neither Colorado nor this country overall should have to put up with, on a regular state, 9% unemployment. We should not have to put up with people who are having their houses foreclosed on by banks that are only making more profits. I mean, corporate profitability is up to somewhat record levels this year. The stock market, though there's been some recent fluctuations, isn't necessarily where people are losing money. Where people are losing money is everyday average Americans who have not had a wage increase for who knows how long, depending on the area that you work in, who have not had their income increase, but have had the price of everything else increase. And I think pretty much everybody who's out here either has had that happen to them or knows somebody who that has had happen to them. And at the same time, back in Washington, all that we have are a bunch of people lately who have been bickering about deficits, who have been talking about the national debt as though that's something that we need to fix on right now. And I'd say that the biggest problem that we have in our country right now isn't, some financial matter on that sort of level, but is the financial difficulty that every average American is going through because we don't have good jobs out there for people to be working in. I mean, at this point, we have, some folks have already spoken about, corporations who are making huge amounts of money, but who are not investing money. And if they are investing money, they're investing it in sending American jobs overseas. And that's not something that we can continue to have if we want to have the United States of America be the country that I've always understood it to be. So, with that said, I would hope that everybody here, if you haven't already made it around to the different tables here, I'm so glad to see so many different organizations out here who are all working towards the same basic cause, towards making sure that there are jobs in this state, and towards making sure that the jobs in this state are good jobs that actually have benefits for people, good jobs that have the kind of wage that you can raise a family on. Because if we create only more $7 an hour jobs that don't have health care, that don't have benefits, that don't have the ability for people to retire at the end of the day, then we have not solved this problem. And so I'm glad to see everybody out here understanding that this is a problem, that this is something that we need to address, and that it's something that we need to address right now. When we're talking in Washington about having economic problems, I'd say that the best and first way that we can fix our economy is by focusing on the jobs crisis. Because once you have people who are back to work and who are making good money, then that money starts coming back in taxes. That money starts coming back in revenue. And at that point, then we don't have a debt problem or a deficit problem. We have revenue to run our country again. But if this money is continually stuck up in corporations that aren't using it for the right things, that aren't being good, responsible corporate citizens and investing in our people, then we have an even bigger problem. So Colorado Wants to Work over the next couple of months, and hopefully even longer than that, along with all the organizations that are here, are going to be doing more events, are going to be doing more reaching out to the community, and I hope that everybody here can help us with that and can be involved, whether it's with Colorado Wants to Work, whether it's with Working America, LCA, Move On, Colorado Progressive Coalition, the Paid Sick Days campaign. Just find something that you can do to help out with, to make it so that each person is putting forth some personal effort in solving this problem and making this state and this country as great as we'd like it to be again. So thanks very much for your time. Thanks very much for being here. And actually, I think there's going to be a couple minutes lull time, unfortunately, as the last band that we have, Papa Colfax, finishes up setting up. They are going to absolutely rock out this park this afternoon. And yeah, that's about all that I've got to say. So about 2 or 3 minutes, these guys are going to get set up to rock your world. Have a good afternoon. 3 minutes.